world. Hey, first podcast, man. Me and the boy 817 Rod coming to you live from via the internet because we're in two separate locations. So if our audio quality is not up to par, please bear with us. We're just getting started. But once we get it going, it's going to be a lovely thing. Anyway, I'm your co-host, Thrice Dust, a.k.a. Thanos with the glove, because I'm getting these boys the hell up out of here. Probably going to have to change that soon because Thanos probably about to get his ass whooped. But this is the podcast, Weird Times. Let me introduce the other co-host, or excuse me, let him introduce himself. What's good, Rod?
It's 817 Rod 682. Tuning in to your broadcasting dial, the station that gives you platinum hits. It's your boy Rod. It's these weird times. I had to bring it in real weird. Man, I can't hear a word you're saying. Stop trying to talk over me, man. Let me introduce myself.
Sorry.
With some finesse.
The floor is yours, brother.
We're doing this podcast. This is probably my fourth attempt to get this started.
Nobody need to hear all that bullshit, man.
Not due to anyone's fault on this podcast here, but technical difficulties and some other things. I just want to let y'all know that I'm here for you. So whenever Dust makes you mad with some of the dumb shit he says throughout this podcast, please just reach out to me and let me know, and I will reprimand him as I see fit. Thank you.
All right. Hopefully y'all are still tuned in to the podcast. I'm just hitting soliloquy of bullshit. Yep. No, I'm just kidding, man. That's my man. Anyway, name of the podcast is Weird Times. You know, we're living in weird times, and your boys is going to discuss it. We're going to get it on the table, man. Feel free to follow us on social media. We'll drop all that shit at the end. But, yeah, man, let's get right into it, man. See, I'm not the topic guy, man. Rod is. So I'm going to let him break into the topic, and then we just go ahead and start from there. What's good?
Yeah, so being that this is Weird Times, I just wanted to take the time out and shed some light on some things that have been going on here recently, especially since it's attacking two of our, I won't say heroes, but two people that we really looked up to in the music industry that kind of ushered in sounds and R&B pop music. Okay. None other than R. Kelly and Michael Jackson. I say R. Kelly first because I believe that
that nigga's guilty.
100% believe that man's guilty. All the lies that have been told. He's been to jail several times, been acquitted, and got these girls brainwashed telling stories. It's just weird times, man. So thus, I know that you feel very strongly on this. So I'm gonna let you go ahead and kick it off. Your thoughts.
All right, man. Let's just keep it real, dog. R. Kelly been a fucking weirdo forever, right?
Absolutely.
I mean, when was this dude not a weirdo? You know what I'm saying? Was it the Ignition era, dog? Feeling on your boo 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 boo. If you ever hit a note, if you hit notes like boo 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 boo, yo, your ass is weird. You know what I'm saying? You hit it. Hey, who told him in the studio like hit that note? I ain't gonna lie, that shit used to be fire. But we gotta get my mans up out of here, man. You watch the interview or what?
Yeah. So I'll just say this. He got very emotional very quick. And you really don't get emotional unless you feel like you're being personally.
I'm emotional right now, honestly.
Well, most normal people don't get that emotional unless you got something to hide, I believe. He was real passionate about wanting to see his kids, but his kids already said that they don't really want to mess with him, so I don't know what.
57 years old, bro. I don't quote me on that, dog. I'm not age checking this nigga, but listen, if you ain't seen your kid's got to be 20 by now, dog. If you ain't seen your kids in 20 years, dog, like, what are you talking about, dog?
Yeah.
You want to see? Yo, my man said he didn't know what a cult was. Huh?
Yeah.
Huh? You don't know what a cult is? Huh? What is my man talking about, dog? Yeah. The dude said, this is his literal words. I like young women, but not that young. What are you talking about, dog? You're 47 years old. What's young to a 50-year-old?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Listen, bro. listen, if the women are of age, I'm cool with it. But you know what I mean? Let's just call a spade, man. The dude's been a creepo. You know what I mean? He should have got knocked out the first day. And you know, there's a lot of cats out here that's like, well, you know, why you do R. Kelly like that? I don't want to hear that bullshit, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't know where I'm going with this. Where we going with it? You supposed to be leading the goddamn topic.
I feel the same way you do. Like, the people that try to defend this, regardless of how you feel about them treating our, black celebrities, at the end of the day, there is evidence that he did this. Like, he's trying to say it's not him. So I don't understand people coming to his defense. Like, if you're a perv, you're a perv. Get him out of there. Black, white, brown. Like, I got no sympathy for people that hurt children.
I mean, so what now, dog? That's my question, bro. This man standing up crying, dog, crocodile tears, man. You know what I mean? He's a wild dude, dog. Yeah. My man R. Kelly might be the wildest dude of all time, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, first off, my man's sick, bro. He's a sick dude. He needs help. Correct?
Yep.
For you Christian cats out there that go to church every Sunday, he needs prayer. Please pray for R. Kelly. I don't go to church every Sunday. So I'm going to say that man needs to go to the hospital, dog. And he need to go talk to one of the people who hypnotize you. You know what I'm saying? And says, hey, when I snap my fingers, I want you to stop liking little girls, dog. Like, what's wrong with this dude, man? You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's crazy because you know what? I'm just starting to think everybody with a lot of talent is a fucking nut. Like, if you like listen to our podcast listeners, if your ass is very talented, dog, you might need to take a long look at yourself because your ass might be crazy. You know what I mean? If you at the house, making beats in your head and talking to yourself while painting art, dog, your ass might need to go to the hospital, dog.
I was doing that just today.
What?
I was making beats in my head and talking to myself.
But you're not real creative. You might just be crazy.
All right, touche. Well, that leads into the next story.
Nah, man, we not getting off this shit yet, dog. This is the worst first topic ever, dog. On our first episode, dog. What's up, dog?
Well, I'm just thinking, like, there's actual evidence on this one, right? But then you go to the Michael Jackson story.
How long is this dude going to jail for?
He's got what, 18 to 20 counts on him now, or something like that.
Shit, I don't know.
Eight counts. I don't know how many. I guess we should have done the fact checks, right?
We don't have the fact check guy yet, dog. You know what I mean?
Who's our fact checker? Where's our fact checker at? Is that you? Ain't nobody in here with me. I'm just playing.
We're spitballing, guys. We're spitballing.
I say he get at least, I say he'd get at least 10 years. I mean, the man's already canceled.
Is he canceled?
I've canceled him. Even though the other day,
Okay, scenario. You're at a wedding.
Mm-hmm.
DJ that's at the wedding hasn't been in touch with reality in the last 5 years. He starts playing Step in the Name of Love. You stepping at the wedding? Are you stepping at the wedding, bro? It's a wedding, dog. You got invited here, you know what I'm saying? And let's say you got a young little filly with you, you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
5'5" brown eyes with my man, what Lloyd say? 5'2". Did they ever clarify what that was?
I don't know what that was.
Are you stepping, bro? Are you stepping in the name of love?
I'm not stepping in the name of love. One, I feel like I should preface this with, I don't have people in my circle that's going to invite me to weddings that would play R. Kelly, first of all. I know the rats very well that come around me, and they're not in my circle. So the rats that will play R. Kelly ain't going to invite me.
Scenario. You walk into your job, you get fired, right? You go to your car, right? Mm-hmm. Your girlfriend calls you, tells you have herpes, okay? It's raining, all right? You take a hard left, you spit out, and hit a pole. But the radio's on, and I Believe I Can Fly comes on. Are you changing the station? Are you right?
Absolutely.
No,
Absolutely.
no, it's not.
Nobody's first off, I'm not listening to radio that's playing R. Kelly.
Yo, could you imagine R. Kelly in the studio with a 13-year-old recording I Can Believe I Can Fly, dog? Come on, dog. That's a sick dude. Yo, my man was like, hey, get Shorty some Lucky Charms. I'm about to go in here and lay this shit down real quick. If I can see it. Come on, dog. R. Kelly's a sick dude, dog. My man's sick, dog. Yo, my man's in there with a 13-year-old, right? Right? Recording I Believe I Can Fly, dog. Come on, man. That's some sick shit, bro. Imagine that, dog. All the people that graduated to I Believe I Can Fly, dog. We was in there watching Space Jam, deep into it, bro. He in the cornfield. You remember the video when he's spinning in a circle? But when he was recording, he was spinning a 13-year-old in a circle, dog. What kind of shit is this?
Was it really? You went back and watched that bullshit?
I don't know. I'm just as I go, dog. I'm trying to entertain people, dog. I don't know what you came here for.
I came for facts. Okay, this is facts.
I'm not. Hey, I'm pulling shit out my ass, dog. I believe he was in the cornfield, though, dog. Don't quote me on that, dog.
Like I told you, ladies and gentlemen, if he aggravates you with anything he says, feel free to reach out to me, 817-ROD-682. We will have a podcast page sooner or later, once we get enough listeners that care about us. But until then, hit me on my personal Instagram to complain about Thrice Dust. Anyway, anyway, so I was watching the preview to Us again for the like 80th time, and the Icon 5 on the beat came on, and then I started thinking about the Diddy song that he did to that beat. He don't, so give it to me. And then I realized that was R. Kelly, so I had to stop playing that song in my head immediately. So that's how I feel about it.
Hey, what happens if you you get a R. Kelly song stuck in your head on a Friday, dog? Are you gonna jump out the window?
I'm not gonna jump out the window. Nothing's gonna drive me to that point, but I will try to get it out of my head as soon as possible.
Hey man, should we separate the art from the artist?
See, and this was one thing. Everybody keeps saying we got to separate the art from the artist, but no, we don't. Like, that sick, demented mind is the one that created that. Sometimes it's not. Like,
but in all honesty, yo, R. Kelly signed a terrible deal, so he's not really getting paid off that shit. My man probably wrote 76 hits, bro, and he is back paid on child support $161,000.
Yeah.
Right?
Sony owns that cash cow.
You know what I mean? So, I mean, technically...
I mean, but you don't know that. He was still getting Sony paychecks, man, up until last week sometime. So, I mean, it's probably very expensive to build dungeons.
Yeah.
I mean, depending on what you get in there, it's probably very expensive. It's probably cost you good millions.
Shit, dog. It's some sick shit, dog.
I'm not laughing at the situation. I feel for those girls. Any girl that was harmed, and this goes to the next one, Michael Jackson. Anybody that was actually harmed in any of these situations.
Listen, bro, I refuse to believe MJ did that.
Listen. I'm just telling.
Yo,
MJ, my point across. No, stop. Anybody that was hurt in any of these situations, I feel for. Now, if you used this man's name to get money and none of this stuff ever happened, you're going to get what's coming to you.
MJ ain't do that shit, bro. Did you watch the documentary?
Nah, I didn't. I refuse.
Bruh, I watched 20 minutes of that shit and I had to change the channel, bruh. MJ ain't do no shit like that, dog.
Man, I listened, the thing that I listened to was...
there's a thin line. Listen, being sick is being sick, bruh. Mm-hmm. And yes, Michael was a weirdo. But the shit they was talking about, dog, that shit was uncalled for, dog. I refuse to believe that Michael Jackson was doing that sick shit.
But people have said that there was video and pictures that gave evidence to a lot of those accusations. So
you ain't watched the documentary.
No,
so you don't know what accusations we're talking about, dog. You know what I mean? We're not just talking about fondling some balls, bro. We're talking about some whole other type of shit, dog. You know what I mean? Like, listen. you're what, 52 now?
I'm 37.
Anyway, sorry. Hey, listen, I didn't mean to put you on the spot and say your real age, but listen,
31.
And in your life, you've been with what? 2 women?
Yeah.
And I'm sure one of those women were probably hot in the pants, and you probably did some pretty sick shit, bro.
Nah.
Anyway, one of the 2 women that you lived with in your 52 years of life, right? You did some sick shit with, right? And you left the situation like, damn, I'm a nasty nigga, right? There's no way that Michael Jackson was in there talking about the man in the mirror doing no bullshit like that, dog. You can't even have the shit they was talking about. You can't even be a normal person, bruh.
My man in the mirror is just Michael Jackson's I Believe I Can Fly.
Listen, Michael's a weird dude. I get it, bruh.
And Michael didn't even write half his songs, dog. So
I really want to know what's going on in the Jackson house, dog. That's what I want to get to, dog. What the hell is Joe doing, dog? And why ain't they jump Joe Jackson ass?
they do. They needed what? I mean, Joe should have had his ass beat from all the stuff they said from the movies. When the Michael Jackson movie came out, bro, he should have got his ass whooped back then.
No, the Jacksons might be the creepiest family of all time, dog.
Absolutely.
These niggas look.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All of them look like aliens now.
They all look like Momo, dog.
Oh fuck, bro! Come on, stop.
Hey, dog. Let's say, hey, if you was in the bathroom taking a shit with the lights off, dog, and you something touch your leg and you turn on the light, this Michael Jackson nigga, you gonna have a heart attack. Dog. Yeah, that nigga Michael Jackson, by the end of his rope, God bless the dead, dog. That nigga's the GOAT, dog. But that nigga was starting to look like goddamn Candyman, dog. Listen. In the scary shit of looking, it's Candyman, dog. You know what I mean? It's Bloody Mary, dog. You know what I mean? It's Momo, and then it's the real life Michael Jackson, dog. And don't even get me started on LaToya, because she's broke and she looks like Michael, dog. You know what I mean? That's some strange shit. You know what I mean? Michael was rich looking like a crazy person, dog. How you broke looking like a crazy person, dog?
Because Michael paid for it.
Yo, man. Yo. Has anybody ever dated Janet, dog?
Yeah.
How'd that go?
Your boy JD.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. JD was in control.
Yo, bro. Yo. Janet was the baby, right?
Yep.
Yeah. They must have been off that weird shit by the time Janet showed up, dog. Because
Janet still looks weird, though. She's
weird. Hey, but back to the top of your hand. Michael ain't do no shit like that, dog. Listen, I refuse to believe that anybody is doing some shit like that, dog. Yo, my man. Hey, I don't even want to repeat what they was talking about, bro. But listen, man. I'm gonna tell you right now, Mike wasn't doing that shit.
I got a feeling we're gonna have to readdress this on a later episode because I feel like I'm gonna have to watch it. We're both gonna have to watch it, sit through it, and give our.
I sit through that shit again. I gave 20 minutes, bro. I'm not listening to that shit again, dog. I don't want to hear that shit, bro.
Regardless if it's Michael Jackson or not, you think it's just you don't want to hear it, bro, or it's because it's Michael Jackson.
No, regardless if it's Michael Jackson or not. If anybody's doing that, bro, listen, first off, 2 people came out, right?
Yeah.
The type of shit they was talking about, bro, you have to be, if you getting your rocks off like that, dog, you's a sick nigga, dog. Like, your ass is doing that all the time, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, if you doing nasty shit like that, bro, that they was talking about, your ass is a addict of some sort, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This ain't no porn addiction, bro. This some weird shit, my guy. You know what I mean? Weird shit. Yeah. So I'm saying, if you that rich, there has to be 10 other people, at least, that have to come out to let me know, bro. You know what I mean? I need a solid 5 people to come out, dog, to be like, yo, yeah, Mike was on this deranged shit. Okay.
That's a good point.
Was Mike a weirdo? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Was he weird? Yes.
Yeah.
Did he have 8 locked doors leading to his bedroom? Yes. And this ain't right. May have Mike touch somebody on the balls. may have Mike took a shower with another boy. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's all weird and strange and shit. You know what I mean? But he's a strange dude. He was obviously mentally depraved. But the shit they was talking about, bro, listen, man. If you're doing that type of shit, bro, you're doing that constantly, all the time. Like R. Kelly, bro. He couldn't stop recording himself, right?
Yeah.
He can't stop messing with young girls, right? He's been doing this for 30 years. Michael Jackson was, what, 60 when he passed away?
Yeah. There had to have been a lot more.
Bruh, there has to be. And if this is happening to you, dog, and you out there, bro, this is the climate, dog. We're in weird times, bro. You can literally come out, bro, and say anything, bro, and it's okay. Yeah. People will commend you. Like, you could be a grown-ass man and say all kinds of wild shit, and people will be like, he's so brave. In the 90s, we would have roasted your ass. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But nowadays, bro, you could come out and say the strangest shit ever, dog, and people will be like, wow, he's really in tune with nature. You know what I mean? He's really one with the universe. Oh my God. Look at the strength of that guy. I can't believe they fondled his balls like that, and he had the strength to come out here and say it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just refuse to believe that Mike was doing some sicko shit like that. There's no way, bro.
Yeah, and we're gonna get off the topic, but I think we need to get like a real. I don't ever want to deny somebody's.
Listen.
I don't. No. Let me finish. Let me get this.
I'm not calling nobody a liar, bro. I'm calling people over exaggerators, my G. You know what I'm saying?
That was an exaggeration, still a lie.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying that these dudes aren't hurt. I'm not saying that these dudes haven't dealt with a lot in their life behind these situations or whatever, these allegations or whatnot. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I'm sure these guys went to counseling, you know what I mean? I'm sure these guys talked about it amongst their peers, bro. But if I'm writing a book, Doc, and I want to sell it to you, bro, guess what? Yes, I got in an accident on my bike, but when you read it, I was in a car and I flew out the window. You dig?
Mm-hmm.
No, you don't. You don't dig. You're not digging.
I just don't like being cut off every time I try to speak, so I'm just going to let you talk.
All right, my bad. Go ahead. Speak on it.
But all I was going to say is that I'm not anybody's testimony or willingness to speak out, but you see what's going on with the Jussie Smollett. Somebody's lying. So, I mean, they're saying now there's evidence that may corroborate his story. So,
his lie?
I don't believe it happened the way he did, but he might have had a hate crime happen to him, right? And then he just over-exaggerated the rest of it. You know what I'm saying? Like with the noose and like, I don't know who got a noose in the middle of the night. I don't know why you walk in the subway in the middle of the night.
My God. When's the last time you seen a noose knot? And how old are you? That's what I'm saying. But nobody time no one can tie a noose right now, dog, unless they're a sailor, bro. Listen, if you're out there listening, all right, go to record yourself tying a noose knot. Send it to me on Instagram with your Cash App, and I'll Cash App you $20, and you can tie a noose knot. Dog. That shit's fucking impossible. No one's fucking doing that shit. Dog. Who the fuck is out here tying noose knots, bro, just for fun, dog?
Nobody. Well, I'm sure there are Klansmen. I'm sure there are Klansmen tying noose knots for fun.
Hey, my guy. Hey, did the dude pull out the noose knot and tie it right there on the spot? Or was it already prepared, dog?
I'm guessing he already had it prepared. I don't know.
Niggas was just walking around with noose knots. Come on, dog. You believe this shit? My man just had the noose knot, dog. Yo. Hey, tonight we're gonna hang us on nigga. Hey, noose knot in the back pocket. Yo, Jussie Smollett is a wild dude, dog. Yo, man, I'd be mad as hell if I was his sister, dog.
Yeah. Hey, by the way, Journey Bell is one of the finest motherfuckers alive. That's all I'm gonna say.
Damn, you shooting your shot?
Huh?
You shoot your shot.
I mean, I'm just saying. I saw that Tyler Perry movie that she was in, and
Crash.
it was hot. It was hot garbage, but she was hotness all the way through it. So, applaud for Dirty Smollett. Oh, also, breaking news. Also, applaud my man, A-Rod, for putting a ring on it. Him and J-Lo are engaged now. A-Rod is officially a full-time thing, I guess. Puerto Rican power. Are they both Puerto Rican or Dominican? They both. What are they?
I don't know. I'm not supposed to get into that because the Latinx community is gonna call us like all black, bro.
I mean, I have a hard time telling the difference between Dominicans and Puerto Ricans and all Spanish people. Like, there's some Cubans with blonde hair, blue eyes. Sometimes you just get confused.
Yeah, man.
And there's some Cubans that are darker than me.
I met this dude on a boat when I was in Egypt, doc, and he was an investor from Miami, doc. And he looked like his name should be like Jerry or Tom. His name was like Jesus Villar.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
My man looked like his name should be Jeff, Mike. You know what I mean? Bill. He looked like a real Bill. That's who he looked like. He looked like a Bill. He came over there speaking Spanish and shit. I was like, oh, dog, I gotta get out of here, dog. This ain't for me, dog.
Bill Penningsworth? Yeah, man. So, but shout out to J-Lo and A-Rod. Like, for real. A-Rod, that was my nickname in high school, so I have an affinity for that man, even though he robbed the Texas Rangers blind for that $113 million or whatever it was back then. And, J-Lo. We didn't always fuck with J-Lo since Jenny from the Block. Since
I think J-Lo might be a cyborg, dog.
Since she was on In Living Color, she was one of the fly girls.
J-Lo's like the reverse Kardashian, dog.
Yeah, she really is.
Like the Kardashians keep getting more and more cyborgish, and J-Lo keeps getting more and more cyborgish, but just in the opposite way of the Kardashians.
Yeah, she's becoming more like. She's getting finer every year. That's the weird part. It's like her, Nia Long, Taraji. They all getting finer as they get older.
Hey, bro, you got a cup of water over there?
I'm real thirsty, huh?
Yeah, right. Hey, dog. I'm getting kind of nervous, dog. You trying to replace A-Rod with you?
Hey, no, I'm not. I'm just saying. That's why I congratulated them, man, because I'm happy to see them together. I'm happy to see a strong brown couple. Just like when Mark Anthony got her, I was happy for them too, but that didn't work out. So
all right.
This time, A-Rod, make it happen. Put a baby in that. Put a baby. Had that 50-year-old baby.
They gonna be richer than Beyonce and Jay?
Nah, not at all. Not at all. I don't know what I know. J-Lo's doing enough to keep the money coming in. A-Rod is commentating in whatever he's doing with the Marlins. I don't know if he's doing anything with Marlins. That's Jeter. Sorry, A-Rod.
Are they the Hispanic Beyonce and Jay?
No, because they're not both huge in the same industry. So I don't think they could. Because A-Rod and J-Lo ain't going on tour together. So. Oh, matter of fact, J-Lo's actually going to be performing the weekend I'm in Vegas. I might do that and go see that J-Lo show one time.
Hey, our audience don't care about you going to Vegas, dog. What's the next topic, dog?
Hey, if y'all are in Vegas Memorial Day weekend, holla at your boy. The next topic. So in line with Mike and R. Kelly getting caught, I think the biggest emphasis on this is how quick we are to judge and jump on people, and how the internet is now being used as a tool primarily for dragging people.
Okay.
But at the same time, it also gets, information quickly to everybody. Like I just got that update on my phone. I don't know why it was ESPN that actually sent it to me. So that makes sense. So yeah, we get information quicker, but we're also quicker to jump on the train. Like everybody was justice for Jussie, heavy when the story first came out, and we hadn't even got all the facts yet.
All right,
and,
You know how they play that game? Who's next up to die? That.
Yeah.
Let's do that for who's next up to get hit with the wild internet story.
Huh.
Ooh.
All right. So I'm gonna go with since Tyrese got that Teddy Pendergrass movie coming out, and he said Teddy told him that he was the one that he wanted to do it. I think Tyrese gonna be the next one, and I'm starting it now. Fuck that nigga.
We get Tyrese out of here now. You get Tyrese out of here already? That.
No. So hear me out. I think Tyrese is a great actor. I think Tyrese is a fantastic singer. I think he's one of those two that does both equally well, you know. But when it comes to showing up and showing out, he always thinks he's above, you know, the rest. He kind of puts himself on this pedestal above other people.
Yeah.
And you got to realize that, Tyrese, while you are great, you were, you know, a fantastic singer. Sweet Lady is still one of the greatest songs ever written.
That shit's spicy.
And
Would you be my...
and Baby Boy is a classic movie.
Okay.
But you were still just middle of the road, bro. Like, when you got mad at The Rock, like, Rock is God, bro, first off. When I think about Rock, Rock has no ethnicity. Rock is big as hell.
Strange.
Rock is every woman's dream man.
Weird fucking times right now, that.
So the Rock is already far ahead. Because there's some people that don't like dark skinned niggas like you. There's some people that don't like black people at all.
I'm marking 9:34 p.m. Eastern time as weird fucking times now because you're really going into The Rock right now.
No, but hear me out. Okay. But to think that The Rock can't go out and do a spin-off movie, I mean, it's asinine. Let the culture grow. I'm personally, I'm not tired of seeing Fast and Furious movies. I am. But
I was done in Fast and Furious 1.
but I love Fast and Furious movies.
Did you really need to see Lil Bow Wow in Japan, Doc?
Bruh, first off, let me just say that Tokyo Drift is one of my favorite Fast and Furious movies.
Oh God, that says a lot.
You know why? Because I lived in Japan for 2 years, and drifting was a big part of that. So
look at that.
That was hard. And the Hulk Scion XB, he loved that car. That shit was one of the funniest movie moments ever.
Yeah, let me ask you a real question, Doc. Yeah. What's more believable? The Rock catching a torpedo? Or turning it around? Or a little Bow Wow being in Japan? Hey, what's more believable, Doc? Yeah, the Japanese would got a little Bow Wow. The fuck out of there, Doc. Yeah, my man, Lil Bow Wow racing cars in Japan. Come on, I mean, let me not call that dude Lil no more. He was the best man, dog. And I mean, you might run up on me, yapper. You know what I mean? Yap. He's going through tough times right now, dog. Bow Wow, if you out there, bro, real talk.
I think Shad Moss was in Japan, though.
And honestly, Bow Wow's a legend, bro.
He is.
You know what I'm saying? People need to start respecting Bow Wow more, dog. You know, honestly, bro, if Soulja Boy is the legend, Young Draco, then Bow Wow definitely is a legend, dog. Yeah. Because Bow Wow technically opened the way for Soulja Boy, dog. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You feel me?
Well, it's all started with Criss Cross, right? Criss Cross opened the door for, like, the young rap sensation, like bad rappers.
Okay, we getting off topic, dog. Anyway, back to the subject at hand. So we talking about Tyrese. We talking about getting people. Who's the next person to get out of here? Mm-hmm. There's 3 people that you think's coming up next that they gonna get the fuck out of here. So let's go down the list of people who they already got out of here. Bill Cosby.
Yep.
R. Kelly.
Yep.
What's your man's? The actor, White Cat.
The actor, White Cat.
Yeah, House of Cards.
Oh, Kevin Spacey.
Kevin Spacey, my guy. Too bad he's a fucking weirdo. Had to get him out of here. Any athletes? No athletes, thank God.
Oh, we got Louis C.K. I don't know if he's gonna bounce back or not.
Bro, was
That's
he ever
weird.
bounced on?
Louis C.K. is dope, dog. You don't know how much stuff Louis C.K. has been involved in, and Chris Rock is one that'll tell you that. But he won't tell you because you don't know him. But I'm saying he vouches for the guy. I believe that was Chris Rock. Don't let me do that. Michael, the lawyer, Michael Cohen getting the fuck out of here. So I think Tyrese
corrupt shit. I'm talking about like Michael Cohen. Yeah, he guilty, doc. It don't even matter what he was doing. He was guilty 20 years ago, doc. I don't even know what he was doing 20 years ago, but what he was doing then, he was guilty of. I'm talking about people that's been like, oh man, this dude's been squeaky clean. Next thing you know, mad rape charges and shit.
No, I don't think Tyrese is gonna get out of here because of that. I think people are just gonna get tired of his. No,
I'm trying to figure out who we getting out of here on some wild shit.
Oh, I don't know that I'm gonna do that. I don't want to wish that upon nobody.
Yeah, it's called entertainment, dog. You're not wishing shit on anything, dog. You gotta actually do the fucking podcast. So, go ahead, make your list.
All right, so my list, Master P.
No.
See, you just said make a list.
All right, man. If you think they get Master P out of here on some bullshit?
They're gonna get Master P.
Master P too smart.
Master P is smart, but you see what they did to Baby. So I think it's gonna something gonna happen. Nah, I think P is too smart. I think you're right. Like when you look at the way P moves and the moves that he's made, there's no funny shit about it. Like he's pretty open and upfront about most of this shit. So Master P, I'll let P slide. I don't know. You go first.
All right, so let's see here. So I'm going to start it off with a person that's near and dear to everybody's heart. Everyone loves them. I'm gonna say I probably should have thought about this before you put me on the spot. I put myself on the spot.
Yeah, you did.
But in 15 years, it's gonna be Drake.
How did I know that was coming? This man hates Drake.
Drake the fuck out of here, dog.
Let me guess. J. Cole's gonna be next? Is it gonna be J. Cole after that? Okay.
That nigga's too bummed to get hit with the rape charge.
Okay, so Drake. I don't think Drake's gonna get that.
15 years.
I think Drake's one of those dudes.
Not immediately.
That's kind of like The Rock. Like he can pretty much have the girl he wants, even though it's not the girl that he wants. If you feel
Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber, really?
Yeah.
Justin Bieber's what, 23, and he's already married? I don't think he's gonna do anything suspect.
Justin Bieber's time is coming, dog.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
Justin Bieber, dog.
Especially with his faith and the fact that him and Carl Lentz are homeboys, I don't think that's gonna happen.
Yeah, Justin Bieber.
I don't think that's gonna happen. Oh, I'll tell you who we do need to get the fuck up out of here. That reverend that was raising people from the dead. We need to get him the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Hey, if you get raised from the dead, what's the first thing you doing, dog? I'll be mad as shit, dog.
Oh, so it's funny you should ask. So I've been watching Gotham. So I just got on Gotham this year, right? And nobody dies in this damn series. Like everybody keeps getting brought back from the dead. So I think that if I get brought back from the dead, the first thing I'm doing is going on a killing spree.
That's
real talk.
Fucking creepy.
It's creepy, but this is why. Because I don't think I could live with the torment of being killed and coming back to life. I don't think I would want the second chance. I think the first murder would haunt me so much that I'd want to get locked up or killed again. So the only
name of my show, Weird Fucking Times.
So the only way to make sure that they kill me, the cops kill me instead of locking me up, is for me to go on a killing spree or me to attack a police officer. So that's probably what I'm going to do.
You're attacking police officers as a fucking mate came back from this dead zombie?
Yeah.
Weird times, dog.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I just want to live that.
I'm really concerned you thought about all that shit. I'm really concerned that you just broke that down. That if you come back from the dead, you're going on a killing spree. And you're killing police officers. The feds literally just locked you in right now.
Is it weird that I could come up with that on the spot, but couldn't come up with a name to put on my list? Hey, look. I don't want to live with the thought of, you know, having came back from dead, like, especially if I die in a terrible way. If I'm thinking about like how I died over and over again, and that thought's in my mind. If I come back from the dead and I don't know that I died, I just think I was asleep or something like that, then I could probably live.
You died, dog. Like you was fishing, bro. You know what I mean? You fell off the boat. You know what I mean? You got your whole ass ripped out by a shark, dog. Bled out in the ocean, dog. You know what I mean? The damn fisherman caught you up out in a net. Half your ass is missing. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Yeah, so they bury you and shit, and the preacher from Africa hits you with the Shaka Zulu shit. You bounce up. Yeah. You know what?
If I die a clean death, like it wasn't no malice, then I would probably come back and try to live my life to the fullest. And I would probably do a lot of things that, you know, to help people out, to help people that are like suicidal and things like that. But if I get murdered, I'm coming back and I'm going to be angry. So I'm going to go on that killing spree. So those are the two ways I come back.
If you come back from the dead, are you still dead?
Yeah, you're the living dead, right?
Or are you like alive again?
It depends on what. If you say it's like some shaman stuff, I would say you're like resurrected,
like
right?
My man who got brought back from the dead, is he a zombie?
Nah, he was resurrected.
So my man was like, yo, did you see my man eating, dog? I'm not eating if I just got brought back from the dead, dog. I don't want to eat shit, dog. Where the hoes at? Yeah, if I come back from the dead, take me to the strip club, dog. I need to feel alive again. You know what I'm saying? Fuck out of here, dog. Hey, you a wild dude, dog. Hey, that's wild, bro. So anyway, back to my topic. Drake in 15 years, Justin Bieber, right?
Uh-huh.
And whose legacy can we shit on?
Let's go with Macaulay Culkin. I feel like that's a guy that looks like he's into some weird stuff.
Yeah, Macaulay Culkin's on his last leg. I think he's been healthy, bro. I think he's bouncing back. I saw him in that Amazon commercial over Christmas and shit.
Oh yeah, the Home Alone with
that looked good. He looked like he was, you know what I mean? He looked like he was eating well, dog. Probably a vegan now and shit.
Yeah, okay.
Macaulay Culkin, if you hear this, bro, are you vegan, dog? Get me on my IG, dog. Yo, man, you know what I'm tired of?
What are you tired of?
Instagram female rappers, dog. When is this wave gonna end, dog?
Instagram female rappers or Instagram actresses, models?
Hey, take your pick. I'm tired of it, dog. Yeah, I hate that now that everyone has a platform, including this, because hey, we're
trash. We're part of the problem.
Yeah, we're part of the problem. Yo, everybody has a fucking platform now, dog. Nobody wants to hear you, dog. Yo, listen, Shorty. Listen. All right? Let me give you some words of advice. I support your dreams. I want you to be the best woman you can be. All right? I want you to work hard and fulfill your goals. Okay? But you on Instagram spinning in a circle in a bikini is not that. All right? And it's annoying. You literally don't do shit all day, but eat ice cream and dance in your socks. And it's fucking trash. And I'm tired of it, all right?
Ladies, I just want to say that I support your goals, and I support you spinning in a circle.
And you know what I hate the most? I'm sorry to cut you off. I hate when they hit me like they got some real talent. You know what I mean? Like they bait you in with like, oh yeah, hey, follow my page if you want to see some funny shit, but they never put nothing funny up. I'm like, yo.
It's just them in Fashion Nova?
Yeah, it's like, yo, I do music. And they don't ever put up any fucking music. It's like, what do you do? Like, what are you doing?
Man, that seems like that's a personal thing for you.
every time your IG story scrolls across my page, you're literally in socks, spinning in a circle, drinking tea in the fucking reverse photo mode, and it's fucking annoying, dog. Where's the art you promised?
Flat tummy teas.
Where's the shit you promised me? You know what I mean? I wanted to buy some shit from you to support your business, but you're literally just spinning in socks.
Yeah, that too. Hey, I've reached out to a couple of people in Dallas and really asking them about their business and what they're doing because, you know, I look at businesses and I want to support them, and we support all types of businesses by just, you know, buying an article, clothing or whatever. So I'm not trying to go in your DMs, like for real. If I'm trying to go in your DMs, I'm going to approach you that way. If I approach you about business, it's about business. So ain't nobody got time to talk about business when I'm trying to get in your pants. Like, that's not the way this goes. I approach you about whatever I'm approaching you about.
You're on some whole other shit right now. I'm confused.
I'm just saying. I'm tired of them too, and I'm tired of thinking that everybody's trying to get in their pants.
So are you going in their DMs to support their business?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna let you know.
What are you saying?
I'm saying I'm gonna be upfront about my intentions. If I'm trying to get in your pants, I'm not gonna ask you about your business. I don't care about your business.
Listen, ladies, if this guy slides into your DMs, he's trying to get in your pants. He doesn't care anything about you.
Yeah,
that was a lie. That's called scorpion. Okay.
Yeah, that's exactly what that is. If I'm in your DMs and I don't say anything about business, I don't care about your business. If I say something about your business, then I care about your business. So, Fashion Sips, if you're listening to this, I was really interested in your business. I wasn't trying to holler at you. So, that time has passed, but I support your business and I hope you, succeed and live merrily. I don't know.
Hey, bro, do you think you can get away with anything nowadays, Doc? We're not cutting it either.
I don't think we can get away with.
We're not cutting it. Sorry, go ahead.
I fucking hate this dude, man.
You. Man, come on, man. We're goddamn blood relatives, Doc. We're literally blood relatives, Doc. You can't hate me, Doc. I'll call you granny.
That's facts. But I don't think we can get away with anything. Oh, okay. Let me just say this. So I'm gonna readdress what I've seen in Gotham again. Sorry for keeping bringing up the show, but listen, how this secret society runs Gotham. I'm not saying a secret society runs the U.S., but the feds only listen to people that are worth listening to. You understand what I'm saying? The feds are listening. No. This is what I mean by that. They hear everything, but they don't listen to you unless you're worth a damn. But they hear everything. So everything that's being recorded, once they figure out you tie into something, then they can go back and replay shit that went on. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you a question. Do you think that the feds tap into your laptop camera when you're beating your meat, Doc? So they can blackmail you later?
I don't think they do. Plus,
I think they do, dog. I think the motherfuckers laughing at a lot of motherfuckers out there beating their goddamn meat, dog.
Oh, they probably are. They probably are. Look
at this weirdo, dog.
Especially if they catch them off like some kiddie stuff. Then yeah, I think that.
Come on, dog. You just killed the move. We already had the move killed earlier with the Michael Jackson shit.
I know, but that's when they really watching that type of shit. But me, they don't have to worry about me because I put mine on my chest, so I ain't gotta worry about it.
Wait a minute. What? Yeah, Hey, you might need to cut that out too. That way you out there trying to cut shit out. I don't even know the fuck that means. Anyway, yeah. The long story short, though, bro, like, could you imagine like being in the Federal Bureau of an Investigation, dog, and like you like tapping into people like that's your job is just like just tapping into motherfuckers that beat their meat all fucking day. That's gotta be the worst job. Like, yo, hey man. Like, you gotta tell some dude's computer, dog, and you just go in the fucking town, dog. They're like, no, dog, you gotta watch that shit, dog. That shit would be god awful, bro. That shit would be like the worst Yo, whoever's doing that at the feds, man, I applaud you, dog, because you're a sick motherfucker, dog. You had to volunteer for that shit, dog. You so nasty. There's a guy that's doing that in the feds, dog. There is a guy that's there.
I refuse to believe that there's one guy.
Yeah, he's in the basement. Yo, that's the dude that nobody likes.
With masturbation monitor.
Yeah, yeah, that's the dude. That's the dude who cooks fish in the microwave at work, dog. Yeah, yo, send Tony down. Yeah, the motherfucker's name is Tony. Yo, send Tony down there to the masturbation office. Yo, you stupid, dog. Yo, you silly, dog. Oh man, the feds is listening, dog. I know the feds is listening right now. Like, yeah, they right, dog. Tony down there right now. Tony is sick dude.
Oh, shit.
Tony leave the house. Hey, he leaves the basement after watching 24 hours of dudes beat their meat, dog. They have blackmail on them. Hop in his 97 Toyota Corolla, dog, and drive home, dog, and review the notes. Tony's a sick nigga. Yeah, Tony's a sick nigga, dog. Yeah.
First off, nobody's watching 24 hours.
It's fucking terrible. Yo, this is the first episode. We gonna get it right, man. Bear with us, Jack. Please.
I think this is comedy gold. I don't know how y'all feel, but I think Tony's down. Listen to this right now, cracking his ass up.
Yeah. Hey, once we release this, dog, the feds is gonna be in our fucking email. Like, hey, all right. We're not watching anybody beat their fucking.
We don't have a masturbation monitor.
We don't have over 100,000 hours of random. Yo, hey, listen. On the off chance that somebody goes back and binge listens to our podcast and you work for the feds, please contact us and let us know if y'all have over 100,000. Oh man, that's some weird shit, dog. I'm sorry I brought that up, dog. That's just fucking creepy, dog.
But weird times.
Hey, weird times, dog.
Yeah, I think we can sign off for podcast episode 1. I'm happy. I hope y'all are happy. I hope this gave you a little break from your the monotony in your day. I hope that you go out and conquer the earth. That's round, not flat, Kyrie.
Yeah.
That's what we're gonna talk about next. We should talk about flat earthers. But
flat earther fool.
You're a flat earther. Oh, then this is gonna be a real good one. So that's what we're gonna talk about next. We're gonna talk about the flat earth theory. I'm gonna let Drew get everything.
Let me ask you a real question though, because you're a scientifical ass dude, dog. You know what I mean? You be reading a lot of books and shit. If we're in the Milky Way galaxy, how the hell are we taking pictures of the Milky Way galaxy?
That's a good question. They're sending satellites outside of the Milky Way.
No, they're not. No, they're not doing that, dog. They're not doing that. Yo, they're not doing that, dog. They're not doing it.
They're not doing anything. And you want to know what's ironic about this? Is that this motherfucker's wearing a NASA shirt right now.
Yeah. And how the fuck do we know that Uranus is on its side, dog? It's a globe, right? It's round. In space.
Uh-huh.
Where there's no dimensions.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like it's space. It's a floating
orb
mass in space.
Mm-hmm. How
do we know it's on this fucking side?
I don't know.
They're making that shit up.
I think a lot of things are made up. I think
the FBI is like, hey, calm down. We were watching you beat your meat 5 years ago. We got the tape. Calm down. You're dropping too much information. All right?
So if Dust drops off this podcast.
I just want to know how the hell we're taking pictures of the Milky. Hey, if any scientifical Negroes out there know how the hell we're taking pictures of the Milky Way galaxy, let me know that. Because how is a telescope from Earth taking? Like, how does that work?
How's it transmitting that far?
How is it going outside of the galaxy that we reside in to take the picture, then come back? I don't know, bro. Whatever, dog. I'm crazy, bro. I'm sure there's some scientifical Negro out there like, well, that's easy, Bob. If you calculate the triangulation of the You know, fucking weirdos, smart guys. Anyway,
Yeah, but we'll talk about this next episode.
next
Until then,
episode, what we discussing Kanye? We going in on the GOAT,
nah, we're going on flat Earth. I
Flat
think
Earth, and the GOAT. You
I
still
think
discuss Kanye or no?
yeah, we're gonna discuss Kanye too. As two Kanye fans, I think we got to do that. So
All right.
until then,
Once
have
again,
a great
drop your info, dog. Drop your info.
817 Rod 682. This is all fucked up. So forgive our
First episode, dog. I was nervous, dog.
yeah. Forgive us for being untidy right now. We gonna get it together. Dust, drop yours.
Yo, at Thrice Dust, follow me or not. I don't care.
I really don't either.
This is weird times that we're living in, and I guess followers matter. So if you do decide to follow me, you know, follow me, whatever. I'll talk to you. You know, I need friends anyway. I'm just sitting here on a podcast with this motherfucker. That's literally my blood relative. I have no friends.
We have no friends.
We don't. Wait. That's creepy. That's weird. We shouldn't end the podcast with that shit. Anyway, weird times. First episode. Did we have a title for this?
We have no friends. We have no friends.